Hello everyone, this is Jebro, and today we're going to talk about bombs, the bomb kits for the engineer. And it's something that I said I would talk about a while ago when I made the first video for the engineer, and exactly what I wanted to do was talk about all the different abilities that engineers have. And first of all, I'm going to start off with one of the utilities for the engineer, and it's going to be your bomb kit. I'm in PvP, in having a look at the golems and stuff to just show you exactly what these do. So, there are different ways that you can explain really the bomb kit. What I like to say is that it produces, it's really good. It's one of the best ways to get fields down which can be blasted to give you effects on yourself or put effects on your enemies. Now when I say effects, there's a link down below which actually will tell you what blast finishers do on different fields. So there are many fields in the game. I will show you a field right now by putting down the fire bomb here. So you can see that is indeed going to be your fire field. So you can see at the bottom it says combo field, colon, and then fire. So there are many fields. There's dark field, which creates area blindness. There's an inferior field, which if you blast it causes chaos armor. There's a fire field, which is the fire field I just put down for the fire bomb. That gives you AoE might. An ice field. If that combo blasted, that gives you Frost Aura. Frost Aura gives you an armor, which is really, really good. It's really, really useful. And it decreases the amount of damage that is coming in from your foes. So that's really, really nice. And then we have the light field, which if you AoE blast, you get retaliation. If you have a lightning field, you AoE blast, you get swiftness. You have a poison field, you get AoE weakness. Smoke field is AoE stealth, and then water is AoE healing. Kind of self-explanatory in themselves, but all very useful. An engineer has a few of these as well, especially with the mortar kit, which is very useful, which I'll show you in a moment as well. Let's go through the bomb kit, which I do need to indeed show you. So there's more details below, like I said, with the Wikipedia, so you can go to this link and you can have a look at what blindness, chaos armor, might, frost aura and everything it really is. And I will make a video when I talk about all the different boons and whatnot that you can have, and also the different effects on players as well, conditions and whatnot in a future video. But for now, we're just going to talk about the bomb kit and get on with this. So first ability from the bomb kit is just going to be a bomb. Put down a bomb, it does damage. The reason it's giving vulnerability at the moment is because it's augmented through my trait lines. Now the bombs really are augmented through the explosive line, which makes complete sense. And the extra vulnerability comes from steel packed powder. This is a normal adept mini trait, I guess I call them as well, which just comes with this line in Guild Wars. So you have to go through the whole maximum line of each specialization. You have 3 specializations, which are these 3 trees here. So explosives is the one we're really going to talk about in terms of bombs. Then I've got another trait which also helps your bombs go off quicker. So you can see if I go over to the tooltip here, in blue it's normally something that is blue on your traits, is something on your skills, is augmented by your traits, augmented somehow in the game. So this fuse time is now half a second. Normally it is a second. Might not seem like a lot of time, but when someone's dodging, when someone's on point trying to get away from your abilities, it's very important, especially for bombs, because they, really put down in that area. You can't throw them like grenades, so you're relying on a quick time for that to be used. So if you're going to use bombs, that's pretty important. Then we have indeed, and there you can see the improvement of the damage from explosions as well, and then thermobaric detonation. So evasive powder keg deals more damage and is now a blast finisher. This is this ability here. So when you dodge, you create a bomb. So let's just go over here. When you dodge here, you can see I just placed a bomb on the ground, extra vulnerability and a little bit of damage there as well. Very, very good indeed for the engineers. So let's go to our next bomb indeed, which is going to be the fire bomb. So send explosion that burns nearby foes. So to put that down, there we go. Just put the second ability down and you can see continual burning, 3 burning stacks there, as well as 4 stacks of vulnerability because of the ticking of the bomb itself. So that's pretty nice indeed. It's really, really good ability to cleave down on point, and burning condition is very, very good as well at the moment. Don't worry too much about the actual damage that's coming off. The amulet I'm using present is Celestial, but of course that damage can be augmented through your amulets or through your sigils and whatnot as well as of course as your runes. So don't pay too much attention to the actual damage that's being done. Third ability is Concussion Bomb, so set an explosion that causes confusion to nearby foes. So confusion now in Guild Wars 2 does damage, so it is a condition damage dealer, as well as on skill use. If your opponent uses a skill, they get damaged because they are confused, so they're hitting themselves in the face or whatnot, which is the way I like to think about it. So you can see the base damage there. Confusion does a bit of damage, but it's a very, very, very good effect to mitigate some of the damage, and also, it does damage back to that person. It's very useful. Next, we have the Smoke Bomb, which is blindness. So blindness, of course, causes them to miss their next attack. So we will put that field down as well. You can see that, and there you go. You can see the blindness stacks as long as the field is there, and it runs out now. So continual stacking vulnerability while the field is there as well. Then we have the final bomb, which is the Glue Bomb. So set an explosive that explodes into a puddle of glue, immobilizing foes caught in the explosion and crippling nearby foes in the puddle. So cripple and immobilize, so you can want to slow them down. It's really good for retreating or actually just pinning down your opponents as well. Very good bomb to help you solidify. Make sure you get these bombs off as well. So that's the bombs on the bar here. We have another ability on the tool belt, of course. When you use utilities, heals, and elites, these get copied over to your tool belt, but they are lesser skills. So obviously you've just got one skill here. Normally F1, I've got them on shift, so that's just my keyboard. Big old bomb, so set a timed charge with a big blast that launches nearby foes. Does a lot of damage, obviously vulnerability, because it is a bomb as well. You can see there. I put the bomb down. Boom. And big knockback, big CC, and if anything, it is very telling. It's a big tell, it's a big bomb on the ground. It's easy for you to actually see what is going to be happening from this bomb. So what people will dodge, So if anything, at the very worst, people are going to try and dodge that, and they will have to use up their endurance to get, this bar will be at half, and you've taken away, some of their survivability just through that bomb, and that's just one ability. That bomb is also a combo finisher blast. Combo blast finishes are very useful for the bomb kit specifically as well, because we have a lot of combo fields. Engineer has a ton of combo fields which can be used to actually inflict a lot of damage on opponents, give you extra boons, give condition damage to opponents as well, and I'm about to show you just some of the effects that can be used so you can actually do that, especially with the bomb kit. This is what the bomb kit's really about. In terms of combo fields, it's really, really useful. So we have two fields with the bomb kit which we can indeed blast. We have the fire bomb, and when you blast a fire field, as we said earlier, you actually get a area might, which increases your damage and your base damage, so your power damage and your condition damage as well. So we need to blast it. So how do we do that? We have different abilities. With the bomb kit, if we just have that equipped, we can use a blast from our big old bomb. There's some timing which is necessary for this, of course, so you do need to be aware of that. We also have our healing turret, which can be a blast as well. So when you put down a healing turret, your F1 ability, which is a tool belt ability, you can turn it into a blast. So you can use that as well. I picked it up for now because that's the thing. Also, if you have any other turrets, their tool belt skills change into blast finishes, so that you explode the turret, it's a blast finisher. That makes complete sense. Also, this is why I have the Thumper turret, because you have a normal tool belt skill, which actually gives you a combo blast finisher as well. That's not the turret, that's just a tool belt skill, but if you use the turret, then that switches. Just quick information there, just in case you weren't aware. So, other abilities that give you some combo blast finishes. We have the shield as well. So you have the first time you use it, and the second is a blast. So you can see it there. It's just to create a magnetic field, and that's your defensive. And then the second activate of that skill, as you just saw, is the blast. So you push back people as well, and you actually can combo that up into your fields. You also have a blast on your flamethrower. So on the flame blast, I'll show you here actually. That's a fire field as well. So if you press it once and twice, you get another blast finisher. So you have to finish it on the field for it to actually be very effective. You can see the amount of damage actually is quite nice in itself. But yeah, just going to finish that golem off for a second. This can get quite awkward. So yeah, as I was talking about as well, the mortar kit has a blast here, so orbital strike. So this is one blast finisher, and you can augment that through your traits as well. Thing is, you have thermobaric detonation, and then you have siege rounds as well. So it gives you another orbital strike. It gives you a second one. So at the moment, it gives you one orbital strike, which is here, which I'll show you. That's the blast finisher there. So as you can see, I'm just changing it back there to get out of combat. I needed to do that. So siege rounds now, you will see that it has the extra orbital strike. Of course, last along in combo fields are also very, very useful. So if I put that down now as well, you will see indeed that will have a lot of might. Now, depending on what you're running, depending on what weapon sets you're running, there's a lot of different ways that you can get blasts. I mean, I can show you a couple here. It's going to take a little bit of time. Some of them are timed. So, let's see how much might we can get just by doing this. Just by a little bit of a fluke. So there we got 12 stacks. I mean, the fire field doesn't last for so long. We could have put down our healing turret. We could have put down the turrets before as well and just, exploded them. But I wanted to use the blast and rumble. So I could have got even more. But it takes a lot of time to get that. And you can see the amount of damage it's done on the mob just by stacking might. And we got a considerable amount of might there as well for about 25 seconds. So it's pretty good stuff. The bomb kit is very, very useful. That was just with that fire field. So let's put down, we'll wait for the thumper turret to come back up, and then we will indeed just show another finisher. Okay, so now we have the smoke field coming up from the smoke bomb, which is the other combo field which is available through our traits, through our utility of the bomb kit, of course. So let's stick that down. It doesn't matter, it doesn't need to be on the opponent. It is a smoke bomb, of course. Vulnerability is through the traits, and then the blindness on the enemy. But the reason we're using this smoke field is because we can get AoE stealth. So I can show you by putting down some blasts now, and we put the smoke field down. See, we get the stealth, and we can blast it again with the shield, and we get a nice amount of stealth there as well. So you can see me coming out of that. So a good thing for stealth is obviously no one can see you, so you can indeed reposition yourself. You can sneak up on foes, get out of fights, different things like that. The smoke field is very, very good for that, as well as also blinding opponents. So you can use that in coordination with downing opponent as well. You can use it in combination with trying to escape. If you've got nothing left and you've just got the smoke bomb, you can put that down. Hopefully they'll miss one of their attacks as well. And yeah, it's again another really, really great ability which can help basically get you out of a lot of trouble, as well as being very, very beneficial in terms of your offense or defense. So that's the bomb kit pretty much. I show you a good way to put that through the traits using different traits as well. This is a really good one. The blast finisher really from the bombs is pretty great. I mean, it's a good combination. I mean, if we stick this bomb down now as it is, you got the fire field. If we dodge, we get 3 stacks of might because we've got a bomb explode in that. We've not used any blast finishers, and that's just because you've got thermobaric detonation. So it's going to give you static. So if we've got the healing turret down now as well, and we blast that, we get area healing because we've put a blast on there already, and that's from the dodging bomb. Now, healing turret is another thing I'm going to talk about in a separate video itself, but it's another field that we have available to us that we can indeed blast. Same again with the flamethrower. That has another combo finisher in terms of the actual field you can put down. We can dodge, we can put all the might in the world on that, and then we can stack a nice amount of might there as well. Obviously we do have more combo blast finishes which we can use to get more might if we should so need. But I don't want to give you too much information. That's just a flavour of what else you can do with the bomb kit. It's pretty nice. PvP wise, at present, on this day, really isn't used too much. but you can use it in combination with PvE, where you want to go into a fight. You can use it in World v World, in different situations, and PvP as well, to have a lot of fun with it in there. I just wanted to show you exactly what the bomb kit was about. And yeah, thanks very much. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to comment as well below. I haven't really done many of these very basic guide videos before, so maybe explaining it too in depth. So I could redo this video in the future as well, just on a very basic level. But otherwise, I've been Jebro, and I'll see you very soon.